Hi YouTube, it's Lena and I'm here today with my rolling project pan update. So this month I finished 3 items, bringing my total, because I would theoretically like to hit $1,000, up to $263.28. We are at the halfway mark. As you can probably figure out by math, that is not halfway. I did some math earlier. I would have to finish at least $122 and I think 78 cents of product every month to hit my goal. I don't know if that's going to happen by the end of the year. Well, that's what I have to use each month to hit my goal by the end of the year. But I'm gonna keep trying, and in December we're gonna see where we're at. But the products that I finished, I think I did not quite even hit that goal this month, but I came pretty close. I finished the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Purifying Mask. It is empty. I actually cut this sucker open. That's how much I liked it, and how much I don't want to spend the money on it again, because it's expensive. It is, well, how much is that? I forgot. $42 for 2 months worth of product. See, I did wind up finishing the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick, my love, that I could no longer buy again. I could only find on Poshmark and places like that, but God knows how old those are. That little bit of nub left is all surrounded by plastic, so I can't rub it on my face anymore. That's gone. I know that Pure Cosmetics makes a stick primer, so I'm going to eventually be trying it out. I'm actually using a mini of the Milk Blur stick right now, and I don't like it. It pills. So I will be continuing to hunt for a new one throughout the rest of my life, probably, because I freaking loved this. And finally, I finished, that I put its original worth. It's 28. And finally, I did finish my highlight. It's all gone. Yay. I used up a lot of freaking highlight. This is what it looked like last time. And now it's empty. So yay, I finished up a highlight. I mean, it's gone. I'm not playing you. It's gone. I guess I used a lot of highlight because I might actually stick in the end here the month to month progression, and it's kind of big between month to month. So yeah, I forgot to mark something. Let me do that real quick. And I might as well start with it. Here is the thing that I forget half the time too. The NYX Mineral Veil Primer. That won't die. It won't die. But last month I was here, and this month I am down to here. I am no longer going to be using up any mini primers that are non-pore filling primers. That's why I didn't add a pore filler to this as of yet. But I am not going to be using up any more mini primers until I finish this sucker off. And I'm hoping that that will give me some good jumps and I can finish this in about 2 months, because this is only worth like $15. I threw this in here at the time because it was at the time one of my more expensive primers. I actually do own the Becca First Light priming filter now that I would like to put in this project, but this won't die. Whew. Next is something that I fully expect to be done with next month. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I actually have to hold it a certain way now, or else the pump won't pump, which is a pretty good sign as far as finishing it. Last month I was here, now I am down to here, so I really only have a little bit left. Let's open this sucker up real quick. I bought this pump from Sephora, not Sephora, Ulta, by the way, in case you were curious. And there's really not a lot left, and as you can see by the little, the pump only goes from here down, so I can't tilt it anymore when I use it, or else it sputters at me and gets crap everywhere. I'll be very happy when I finish it up, because I've been also working on that for 6 months. It's because I did finish 2 other foundations between then. I've been working on 2 foundations a lot. And once I stopped doing that, as you can see, my progress marks jumped. I probably used up I've used up half of of what I had left in the last 2 months versus the 4 months before that, if that makes any sense. Next, we have the Wet n Wild Contour Palette. This is what progress I had last month. And here it is today. As you can see, I honestly kind of need to repress the light side, the highlight side, which I primarily used to blend out my contour and to set my under eye. I don't know why I'm going through it so much faster than the contour side. And I have used the contour side to bronze a couple of times and it looks all right. I'm kind of trying to use up a brown eyeshadow in my Pan That palette that I've been using as a bronzer more. That's what I used today actually to bronze, but I know that once I finish that up, I can use this as a bronzer and get it the hell out of my life quite a bit faster. And it's not that I don't like this. I like this a lot actually, but A, I want to finish up for the project, and B, as you can see, is freaking broken. Now, this is only $4.99, which I know I shouldn't put any kind of remotely lower expensive things in here because of goal I'm trying to hit, but this was gonna take me all year. And I didn't want it to hop around from project to project, so I threw it in here instead. The same thing with the highlighter that's only worth like $9. It made sense to me at the time. Up next is the Physicians Formula Nude Wear Blush. This is what it looked like last time. And here is what we have today. I admittedly did not wear a ton of makeup last month. The progress on the, what's it called, foundation probably would have been more if I had. But I think I got some good progress. So I think next month I'm gonna try and aim to finish the rest of this side right here, which I know sounds like a lot of blush, but as you can see, I wear a lot of blush because I like that blushed look. Hopefully I can get that done in like the next 2 to 3 months. I really want to. Next is my Project Beauty Spray Set and Go Makeup Setting Spray. I don't have a lot of this left. Last month when I pulled it in, I was here. Now I'm all the way down to here. Just less than I have left. So I don't foresee this being a problem to finish. Oh my goodness. The IT Cosmetics Brow Pencil. This was disheartening to measure because I use this all the time. But here is where I am. And I'll show you in a second on a piece of paper how much progress that actually was. And it's not a lot. But that is a very dry type of pencil, so you're not gonna get a lot of progress. But still, I was like, that's it, no! But right beside my finger, that teeny tiny bit of progress. Like I said, disheartening. Let me go ahead and show this before I forget. The Tony Moy lip balm, I figure I'll be done with it next month as well. This is my most expensive lip balm, that's why I kind of threw it in here. But that's what I have left. And it is slightly less than half of measurable progress, but I really think that I can finish that by next month. I'm doing really good on lip balms this year, which is weird because I did so badly with them last year, but go figure, whatever. Next is the YSL Concealer. Can't show progress on this unfortunately, but I am using it. I used it today. I use it every day that I wear makeup pretty much. I might occasionally experiment with the other ones, but for the most part I use this every day and I actually really love this stuff. I know that the #1 brand has a dupe for this, so once I finish this up and another couple of concealers because I have a lot, I'm actually really gonna try that and see if that's close enough to this that I don't have to spend $38 on this again. Okay, the Ole Hendrickson Truth Serum. I do not go through this very fast. I usually take 5 to 6 months to go through a bottle. But last month I was here and now I am down to here. So, like I said, not a lot of progress at one time, but I will get through it before the end of the year. I can promise you that. Next is a nail polish that I only used 1.5 times. I say 1.5 because one time it was on my toes. And you know you don't use a lot of polish on your toes, but this is the Julep polish in Jana. What a weird name. But I hope you can see this. Last month I was here and now I'm down to here. I'm gonna have to pick this up to get through any real amount of this. But picked a Julep polish because they are both expensive and relatively easy to get through to put in here, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it before the end of the year. Now let's see, is that it? No, I got one more thing. And then I can get into my new product. So next is the Julep Insta Filter Finishing Powder. Last month I was here. Which is no progress because I had just put it in. But now I have pan. Yay, pan! I actually think I can finish this in the next month. I go through powder really fast. I use a lot of powder, so I could actually probably finish this in the next month or come really close. I'd like to finish it though so that I can hit that $122-ish goal. But here is what I'm adding in, and you'll see why I didn't show you the Flower Beauty thing in a second. Well, let me go over that first. So here's the Flower Beauty cream blush. Looks exactly the freaking same, and I'm tired of looking at it right now. So while I'm not throwing it out or anything, it is still a perfectly fine cream blush. I'm going to work on something else for the time being because there is something else this year that I really want to finish, and this is the time of year of the summer and early into fall that I would wear it, and that is the Benefit Majorette Cream to Powder Blush. I actually will wear this alone a lot. Today I am wearing another blush on top of it because I wanted a different color, but I still wanted to use this. But here it is. I've actually already used the crap out of it because I really like it. Unfortunately, they no longer sell it because Benefit sucks. Let me give you a swatch. And I do keep the plastic over it to keep it fresh. And it is still perfectly fresh and everything, but I've had it for a couple of years now, so I really want to get that used up before it goes dry. So, like I said, once I finish that up, this will be coming back, I'm sure. I don't know, I might pan something else before it. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not throwing it away or anything like that, so yeah. The next thing that I'm going to work on is this. I know, it's a mascara. I can't show progress, but it's a very expensive mascara. This is the Lancome. I know this name, but I didn't write it down, and it's not on the things I'm going to have to insert it here. This is a $32 mascara. No, I did not spend $32 on it. I bought it from somebody online for like $6 because I was curious. I'm glad I paid $6 for it. It's worth about $6 as far as what it does. Unless you want to count money for that crazy ass wand, and that is how it comes, because supposedly that does something. I have yet to decipher what, other than be really weird. So this is now in here. Next is actually a Kat Von D lipstick. This is the older version, the painted lipsticks I believe they're called, in the shade Ritual. I am wearing it today, but I have both a lip liner and a gloss on it that has changed the color because I don't love the color. So I added a little bit of other stuff to it. That is it right there. It is basically full, but this year I'm flying through lipsticks. So I've already finished 3 this year. 2 were technically minis, but for me that's still really good. So I don't think it'll be a problem to get through that in a couple of months. I've only finished nude lipsticks this year, I will say that. So that one would fit right into the pattern. This is basically nude for me. And finally, another thing you can't track the progress of, unfortunately, but it is the Tarte Tartist Brow Gel. This is actually almost done, and I need another product for my project, so I figured I would throw this in here since this is worth like $19. Oh, the lipstick is worth $19 as well. But that I had to fight to get product out of here as it is. So this will be done by next month, I am sure. Just that I am sure it will be done by next month. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.